My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be testing out the Jouer Springtime in Paris palette. I have wanted this for quite some time actually, maybe even a couple years, but it was $42 and you'll see that it's not exactly my usual color story. This is what the front looks like, by the way. It's, you know, more muted, so kind of like neutral mauve-y, and then you got like purple, blue, like a reddish color. So I waited for it to go on sale, and I waited quite some time, like I said. And finally, this past spring, summer, whenever I placed that Beautylish order on things on sale, is when I finally got it for like, I don't know, $16, $20. I know, for shame. Got it that long ago, still haven't used it. Because I have too many things and I buy too many things. But it's here now. So I'm going to try a few different looks with it. And I know I like the Jouer, it's like the foil shimmer palette with the dragonfly on it. I have that somewhere. And the thing is, it's all shimmers. So I really like them. They're really sparkly and a lot of different colors, and they're metallic. But this has some mattes, even if they're kind of neutral, that I can definitely use with that palette, and I could use this palette by itself. So I think it was a good buy. First thing I'm going to do is take my dollar store brush and go into, oh, they have names. Creme? Is that how you say it? Creme. So this is like a cream color. It does have like a light shimmer to it. I think it's the kind that's just gonna like blend away though. So I'm gonna use this as a setting shade. So I'm setting my eyeshadow primer from crease to brow bone. And as per usual for eyeshadow testing out videos, I have this eye primed and this eye not, just to see if there's a difference in how it wears, especially because my eyes are hooded. I also like the Jouer liquid lipsticks, like creme liquid lipsticks things. I haven't worn them in a while though. Then I think I'm gonna take mauve. This one here, these two look pretty similar. I'm taking that on my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it, and that's gonna be my transition shade. Says mauve, but this is a pretty brown mauve, like a rosy brown maybe. This is just going in as like my transition. The blending isn't fantastic, and I don't know if it's me or the shadows. Like, see this like line here? We'll figure it out more as we go along. Yeah, so there is a slight sheen. I feel like it's picking up more on the camera than in real life. But there is a slight sheen to that first cream shade. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it and going into Slate, which looks like a very, very dark gray. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Okay, coming out more gray than I expected. Maybe because it's layered over the mauve. I think I'm going to switch to my IBY crease brush and take some of the mauve again. And then like a touch of the slate. Oops. Okay, well that wasn't the plan. No, I ruined it. That wasn't the plan. I'm gonna try to blend them together more. Darn it. More sirens in the background. Well, I guess I don't have a choice now. Now I have to do that to the other side. My idea was to take a little bit of each to help the blending process. the idea was not to blow it out to be this smoky. That was not the plan. That's basically been my slogan this past year and a half. That was not the plan. Hashtag pandemic. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna take my dollar store brush again, go back into creme, just to try to blend that out a little more and bring a little bit of sheen, a little more sheen in. Boy, oh boy. I mean, is it terrible? No, but it could have went better. I'll try again tomorrow. So I'm gonna take Slate again. I'm gonna take it on my pinky, and I'm gonna put that on my outer third. In my defense, mauve and slate are not exactly colors that blend easily, but I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it again, just to make sure I got all the places I want to get. I might fix that later with some Maybelline Fit Me powder. Alright, then I'm going to take the blue shade, which is Midnight, and I'm going to put that, oh no, it's kind of coming off dull. Wonder, is it a satin instead? I don't know. I'm going to put that on the inner 2/3 of my lid. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I'm wondering if this would be better as a crease shade. I mean, it's too late for today, but in the future. I'm just gonna blend it into the slate. This is a mess. That's what this is. Wow. This did not go as planned. I thought that was going to be a beautiful navy shimmer. Did it say that it was not a shimmer in the package? Did I not see that? Alright, so yikes. It is what it is though. I'm going to take my little brush from Wish. I'm going to take Slate and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lower lash line. I think I'm going to take the gold shade instead, called True Gold. It's a shimmery gold. I think I'm going to take that and put it on the inner 2/3 here of my lower lash line. Alright, that's not working. I'm going to take my finger instead. It's not a very strong shimmer. It's like a true shimmer, I guess. Like, not terribly disappointed, only because I do have that other palette. But if I didn't have that, I don't know. I think I might have been disappointed. I am disappointed about the blue. But, you know, blue is also my favorite eyeshadow color to wear. Oops. A little overboard with that side, but it brushed right away, which kind of concerns me. Well, folks, this is the look for today. I'll let you know how it wears, if I have any reactions, and I'm going to do a couple more looks. And I'll do swatches, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Looks like it's going to be, what does that pug on TikTok call it? A no bones day? Alright, so yesterday's look did wear pretty well, but as you know, it wasn't what I intended. It wasn't what I expected. I'm so surprised that I mean, you see that, right? That's blue. It did not come out blue. I would say it was like a satin shade, maybe. All right, today I'm going to set my eyeshadow primer with the pale pink called Petal. And it's a matte, and I'm going to use my dollar store brush, crease to brow bone, as per usual. I have to say these light shades are very pigmented. And, I mean, there wasn't much difference between my two eyes, but I do prefer primer, so today I have both eyes primed. Then I'm taking my IBY crease brush, and I'm going to go into, it's called Aubergine. Yeah, this one here. Aubergine is supposed to be like an eggplant plum color. This looks brown to me, but we'll see. I'm going to put this in my crease. It's a very brown plum. I don't know if I saw it from afar would I think it's plum, but yeah, it's plum. You know me. If I want a plum, I want it to at least look like that. Just trying to make these even. And that's me, not the eyeshadow. And also just like my eye shape. I feel like I'm getting more uneven by the day. See, then if I put too much, I feel like it doesn't blend after a certain point. Like, see this line here? And usually, like, the line is only in the camera, not on my skin. But it is on my skin this time. Alright, I think that's as good as we're going to get it. Then I'm going to go into Amethyst, which is purple. I'm just, after the disappointment with that one, let's see what happens. Is it going to be gray? No, it is purple. But it seems like it's another satin. It's not a shimmer like I want it to be. I'm going to put this on the, maybe the outer half of my lid. At least it's purple. Then I'm going to take Rouge, which is the like reddish color. Ooh, that's pretty. At least this has like some shine to it maybe. But even so, I feel like it's gonna be like a true shimmer, not like a metallic. Wow, that is pretty though. I'm gonna put that on the inner 2/3. Well, I meant to put it on the inner half, but now it's kind of on the inner 2/3. Blending it in with the purple. This is not my typical kind of look. It's like a, I don't know, like a red berry, cranberry kind of color. There's like less color, there's less contrast than what I normally do. But I'm working with what I have, and I do think it's coming out good. Just wish this would blend more. Alright, taking my little brush from Wish, I'm going back into Amethyst and putting that on the outer half of my lower lash line. Is this what they really look like in Paris? Especially in the springtime. Then I'm using that Rouge shade again and putting that on the inner half to inner 2/3 of my lower lash line, blending it together. Yeah, different, but this is coming out nice. I am going to try to fix it again though. Just the same method as yesterday. And I do use this method when I feel like I have to or I want to. I'm just going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it back into that aubergine shade and just try to fix this. It's not going the way I want it to. I feel like this is one of those times where, like, you could just keep fixing and fixing forever, and it's not gonna do what you want. So I think I'm gonna stop here. No one wants to see this anyway. Okay, really stopping this time. No more. Like I said, pretty, for the most part, easy to work with. I don't know, I feel like I have some trouble with the mattes once in a while here. But yeah, I'll let you know how it wears. Alright, so once again, the look did wear very well. And I have to say, the aubergine shade in my bathroom lighting, in my natural lighting, in other lightings other than here in my bedroom, yes, it did look purple. So I'm going to do my last look today using what I have left. The neutral shades, of course. So I'm going to start with creme on my dollar store brush again to set from creased brow bone. Once again, both eyes primed. Then I'm going to take Camel, which is this light tan shade, and I'm going to put that as my transition with my Beige Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. So I wonder if the blending, like the slight issue I'm having with that, I'm wondering if it has to do with setting the eyeshadow. Like, do they not blend well on top of the 2 lighter shades? Or it could just be me. I always put that disclaimer in there and at the beginning of every video. So I'm just going to clean that brush off. Try to blend out the top a little more. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it and going into Ash Brown, which is a very dark, cool toned brown. I'm going to put that in my crease. Okay, so I'm going to try not to make the same mistake I did the other day. I'm going to use my IBY crease brush. I'm going to gently tap into that ash brown color and try to blend this out a little more. Nope, it kind of wants to stay there. Alright, I'm going to tap into the Camel shade, try to use that. Alright, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to tap into a little bit of each. Of course, now I've lost, like, that richness of the brown, but I could always put some more in. And the blending is not fantastic. It's not me, right? And if it is me, you can tell me. Just, you know, nicely. We all need help sometimes. Alright, then I'm taking Ash Brown on my pinky, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. And then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it again, just to get in there and make sure I get where I want to go. I'll probably make a mess. Yeah, this side came out better. Oh well. Then I'm going to take my dollar store brush again and go back into creme. I don't know. try to put more of a brow bone highlight and blend it a little more. The website does say that this is a matte, but it does have those little shimmers running through it. Then I'm going to take Cinnamon, which is a reddish brown metallic. It's like the most neutral shade you could ever own. And I'm going to put this maybe up to halfway across my lid and blend it into the deep brown. It like doesn't want to come off my finger. I hate when shadows do that. And then I'm going to take True Gold, the like powdery gold metallic, and put that on the inner half of my lid and blend it into that cinnamon shade. I wish the gold was more striking, or at least like stick better, like a different texture. Who am I with this smoky neutral look? I'm going to take my little brush from Wish, go into Ash Brown, and put a little bit on the outer third of my lower lash line. Same brush going into Cinnamon and putting that on the middle of my lower lash line. And then using my fingertip with the little bit of gold, I'm putting that on the inner third of my lower lash line. And like I've been doing, just taking my dollar store brush and doing a little bit of cleanup with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. It is what it is. I'm going to put on mascara and come back for swatches. So this is the next day, and I just came back to tell you that I used the, where did it go now? The Paris one, the one I've been talking about in this video. I used the blue shade, blue, on the inner half of the crease, and then I used the purple amethyst shade. Yeah, amethyst, that's more like a satin. Always sirens when I'm trying to film. I put that on the outer half of the crease. I did not use either of these shades today. I just used my Maybelline Fit Me powder to set from crease to brow bone, and I didn't have any problems blending. So I'm wondering if, as nice and pigmented as these two shades are, they are the cause for the issues with blending. Then what I did is I took out that Jouer Ultra Foil palette that I've been talking about, and I'm much happier using the two in combination. I used, what is this, Mystic on the outer third of the eye, and then I used Dragonfly, which, so pretty. It's like a blue to purple duochrome. I don't know if you can see it. It's mostly blue, but it does go a little purple on the inner third of the eye. And then I used Glimmer, which is the light green, on the center for like a kind of halo eye. And then I used a mix of Starlight and Moonstone, like a light silver and a white, on the brow bone. And I'm really happy with how the look came out. So, like I said, my best bet is probably to use these two together, which is fine because I did have this, which is all shimmers, or rather metallics, and now I have some additional Jouer shades to go with it. But yeah, it's not exactly what I expected and what I wanted, but at least I didn't pay full price for it. Alright, so I don't know, have I been impressed with anything lately? Like for a year, maybe? I don't know. I like these two shades. I think they're nice and pigmented, though I'm not sure if they're affecting blending or not. This one, the aubergine shade, is actually nice. I do like the red shade, I like the purple shade. The gold is like just not, it's very, like I said, it's soft and kind of powdery. Soft as like color wise and pigment wise. This was so disappointing, but blue is also my favorite eyeshadow color to wear, like I said, so for me that's like a huge disappointment in a palette if the blue isn't good. I mean, this is nice, but you know, I'm not a neutral person, and I don't know, I feel like the mattes weren't blending, so not sure how I feel about this. I'm definitely going to try it in combination with that like foil shimmer palette. So maybe I'll get more use out of it that way. Look how pigmented those are. Yeah, see in here, those look the same, but they're really not. Maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't buy so much stuff. That blue. And there they are. Whoops, got a lot going on in here. There's me, there's my sword. Yeah, so I don't know, definitely not worth the $42 if you get it full price. If you're a neutral lover, I mean, I think you'll have a happier time with this palette. If maybe you're better at blending than I am, maybe you'll have a better time with this palette. I don't know. And here are the swatches a little closer, and I will show you just my arm as well. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!